Welcome back to our strength series. Today we're going to work on our back and our core. So we're going to have another kind of focused, intense workout, but we'll split it up a little bit between back exercises with some core exercises. Rigel's going to work out with us today. He liked my dumbbells so much, I decided to get him one as well. So we'll see how long he plays with that before he decides to take my weights. But in the meantime, we'll get started, and as always, pets are welcome. Hopefully they're not as annoying as my lovable guy. So we're actually going to start on the floor today. We're going to do the hardest round of exercises first, or at least what I think is the hardest round of exercises first. Everybody's different. We're going to start in a plank position, and we're going to be in a plank position for a long time. So if you have dumbbells, you can grab them, but you don't need them for this. I'm going to get our stopwatch going. We're going to start up in that plank, and you're just going to row the weights up. And this is also a valid option if you want to be a tabletop, if that plank is too much. Again, I'd rather your form be good. You don't want any rocking hips. Okay, good form. And get the arms in versus having that full plank. You'll have a chance for a full plank in the middle of this set. Okay, so we're going to get going here. We're going to go for our 10 repetitions, but guess what? That'll only be 5 on each side. So we're going to row the arm up. Make sure you squeeze that shoulder blade back. Got 6 here. Keep those hips stable. Mine are starting to creep up a little bit. Got 9. Even out your sides for 10. And then we're just going to come down and we're going to hold this plank for 30 seconds. You can stay up on your palms if that's more comfortable for you. I like to be on my elbows. Alright, we're 10 seconds in. We have 10 seconds to go. Those palms if they were on our elbows. And now we're going to have our right hand is going to grab the left weight. And we're going to come up and out into a T. And then place that weight back down. Grab the right weight with the left arm and come up into that T. It's the same thing, 5 on each side. I'm coming down to my knees. Rest for a minute. Get a nice long rest after this one. Rigel, come here, buddy. He's eating the extra pair of dumbbells. He didn't want a squishy one. Eat the squishy one. It's just rest time is the time to get the animals under control. We have about 34 more seconds of rest. Get some water if you need it. Play with your dog if your dog needs it. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Got about 15 more seconds, a little bit over that. And then we'll get into our second set. We're going to do 3 rounds of everything like we've been doing. Working a little bit on our endurance as well. Never just strength training with me. You're always getting something else. All right, we're going to get back into that plank. We're going to do those rows. So come up into our plank, row the weight. Hi, buddy. Row the weight. And we'll come down. You can stay here and do your plank. You can come down your elbows and do your plank. 30 seconds here. 20 seconds to go. Seconds. Okay, we'll come back up. And we'll get those reverse flies. So you can come back up to the toes of the knees. Making that T with your arms. Note that down. And we got one more. And we'll take a break. Okay, for a minute. Make sure you're hydrating. Here's my water. Your water's over there. About 35 seconds. Nice long rest break. Might not seem long enough. If it's not long enough, pause the video. No problem with that. I'd be pausing it if I could, but I have to record it. So. It's not fun being me. We have 19 seconds left. Buddy, you have one right here. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. They're even both 5 pounds. Even both say 5 on them. Okay, going again in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna have to move, little one. I swear no dogs were harmed in the making of this video. I have that. Thank you. Watch out. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, both weights can come down. We're gonna move into our plank. Okay, for 30 seconds. Can you please stop eating that? Can you please stop eating that? I'm begging you. Okay, we're 10 seconds in. 20 seconds in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and we'll finish with those flies. You know, I'm just gonna stay on the knees for this one. 2, 3, 4. Go boy. 6, 7, 8, 9, and we got 10. All right, so all done with that. I think that's the hardest one that we're gonna do today. We're gonna come up nice and slow. I'm gonna take these where the dog won't eat them. Gonna move into some standing exercises next. Okay. I'm a little chopped off here, but you'll see why in a little bit because we're gonna need to be by this door later. Stop eating my dumbbells. He doesn't listen. Great, so I have a heavier set and a lighter set for this round. We're gonna do some deadlifts, and then we're gonna do some core, and then we're gonna finish with some pullbacks. So the lighter weights for the pullbacks, the heavier weights for the deadlifts where I have a little help from my legs, or a lot of help from my legs. We should be mostly using our legs. I know I said it was back day, it's actually full body day. All right, we are going to squat down with that nice hip hinge. We're gonna grab the weights at our sides, and we're gonna push through those feet, squeeze those legs, those glutes, and come up. So the low back should not be doing a lot of work here, but we're helping to strengthen it, and we're strengthening it the correct way, okay? Really use those legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go one more here for 10. Okay, and then I'm going to place one weight down, keep my other one, and I'm just going to bend to the side. Nice and easy. Wherever that range of motion allows. We got one more. And we'll switch and do the other side. We'll go one more here. Place that weight down. I'm gonna pick up my lighter weights here. Stop eating them. Eat a hole right in my weight. We're gonna start with the hands right in the middle here. Elbows at shoulder height. We're gonna pull those elbows back, squeezing those shoulder blades behind us. We should feel that in the upper back. Try to keep the shoulders down. Okay, so you're kind of puffing your chest out here. We don't want those shoulders to creep up. Got 7. Got 8. 9. And we'll go for 10. All right. Gonna hide the weights in there so that the dog doesn't get them. Oh, the things you have to do when you have pets. No, now don't eat the workout. That's my workout, not your workout. We got 35 seconds of rest. 35 seconds to laugh at me trying to control my dog. He's not very well trained. He needs the 4-H kids. The 4-H kids need to train my dog. Yes, I will give you to a 4-H kid if you don't shape up, buddy. We got 12 seconds here. And then we'll get going for our second round. This one's not too bad because we're kind of alternating between that upper body and that lower body, or lower body and upper body. We're gonna grab our weights. So feet are gonna start that hip width apart. I'm gonna reach down, pull the weights up using those legs. We got 2. Excuse me, Rachel. 3. 4. He's watching my form. 5. Oh, now he's not. Now he's just being a menace. 6. 7. Oh man. 8. We have 9 here. Now I get extra weight on one side with the dog. And 10. Okay. You can have that one. We're gonna go into our side bends. Right into it. Got 2 more. We got 1 more. And we'll switch. Please stop eating that. It is not good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And removing these from the interference of the dog. We're gonna get into those pullbacks. So you might already be doing that. I'll catch up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, got 8, got 9, one more for 10. All right. We'll rest for a minute here. Gonna get some more water after I fix our timer. Yeah, there you go. Get your squirrel. Okay. Set up for our last round here. We have 30 seconds still. So do some stretching, walk it off, do whatever you have to do to get ready for that final set. About 15 seconds. All right, we'll go again in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last round of deadlifts. Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one. All right, one leg can go down. Both bend to the side. Got one more. And we'll switch it. That one down, and we'll finish up with those pull-downs. Drop the weights, and just pull it back. Two more. We are finally going to come to the door, which is why I'm spending most of this video half cut off. So if you have resistance bands, you can lodge it in the corner of the door, which I know you guys can't see, but I have the top of the band up at the corner, and then I kind of shut the door so that it wouldn't fall, or not fall, but snap and hit me in the head in the middle of the filming of this. So it's just so it has a nice standard point for me to do the exercises with. I'm using a light one. It is the lightest one you can have, so it's appropriately stretchy for what I'm trying to do. Alright. We're going to do 3 exercises here. So our first one, we got 9 seconds of rest still. But we're going to start kind of like this so you guys can see. You're going to hold your band in the opposite arm, and And then you're going to pull across your body and row that arm in next to you. So we're going kind of like we're reaching for something on a shelf. We're pulling it in, we're squeezing that shoulder blade back, that shoulder should be down. On the other side, I'll do this from the back so you can kind of see what it looks like that way. But first we have 10 on this side, 1 on 4. Those hands, both of them, the right and the left, not just the right, both hands down to the hip. And then we're coming up. So we're kind of rotating that torso a little bit. This is called a woodchopper. So we're going to keep that lower body as stable as we can and just work that core. This is great. Pull this band down to our legs and then straight back up. So keep those arms straight. Sorry, I'm kind of out of the frame here. So keep those arms straight and we want to just pull down to the legs. Really feeling this back as we reach. 50 seconds of rest. I'm going to move these out of harm's way. About 35 seconds. Hopefully this one's feeling all right. Since we're doing mostly one side at a time here, it's not as aggressive as the rest of our workout was with the back to back to back. Kind of getting some in-between breaks from one side to the next. We got about 10 seconds here, and then we'll do our next second set. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I have this. Starting with the right arm over the left shoulder and pulling it across and down. I think I did this the other way last time. It's a little bit easier. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, got 9, got one more for 10, and we'll switch those arms. So left hand over the right shoulder and across them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for 10. And then we'll come and put both hands above the right shoulder, and we'll pull down to the left hip for our wood chopper. Ooh, opening my door. 2. I'm so strong, I opened the door. 3, 4. This is the Michaela you get when I record at night. Morning Michaela is a little more with it, for lack of better words. 2 more. 1 more. And we're going to reverse that. Okay. Let me make sure that's shut. Okay, so both hands over the left shoulder, and we're pulling down to that right hip. Got one more. And then we're going to take one end each and do those pull downs. Okay, so nice and straight, pulling those arms just down to the legs. Got 8 here. Got 9. Got one more. Okay, and we'll rest, and we'll do that one more time. That'll be our last round for the day. Okay. All right, we got about 35 seconds. Just stretch my shoulders out a little bit. Chest is sore from our workout yesterday, so getting a little extra stretch for that. 20 seconds to go here. Okay, we're starting in about 10. Okay, so we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to start with that left hand over the right shoulder, pulling down and rowing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got one more for 10. And then we're going to switch, bring that right hand over the left shoulder, down and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for 10. Okay, and then we'll come back and put both of those hands over the right shoulder and just bring that band down to the left hip. Have those feet about a little wider than hip width apart. Got 8 here. 9 here. go for 10. And then we'll switch sides here. So hands over the left shoulder down to the right hip. I don't really know my right from my left. I just pretend. 3. We got 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Got 9. We got one more for 10. Right? And then we're just gonna finish with one band in each hand. And we're just gonna pull those bands down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we got one more for 10. And we're done. We finished another one, so good job. Hope you guys enjoyed this workout. Hopefully Rigel wasn't too distracting. Hopefully your pet wasn't too distracting and you got it all in. Tomorrow we will be working on our legs again. So we have a nice leg workout tomorrow. Be a little heavy on the glutes, so good luck walking up some stairs the next couple days after we do that one, but you'll thank me later, I promise. Enjoy for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.